custodial death happened. Unfortunately, let's see what is the title of this custodial death where police run kangaroo courts. And here we were talking about reforms, BNS, how it's transformed the criminal justice system, how our Home Minister Amit Shah ji made a statement that register FIR, I'll get justice. Biggest reform since independence. Near continuation of the British legacy. A brief story about this incident. There is a temple in Tamil Sivaganga, so devotees went there. They asked a watchman to park their car. They had their gold bangles, necklaces, etc. Then they took the car, went home, and then they accused the watchman of stealing the gold. They went to the police station. Police station apprehended him, but police were most likely following British legacy instead of following the criminal justice system. They beat him red, blue, black, everything. Unfortunately, the poor person died. Even if he stole something, there are courts to punish. You are not the court. And the post-mortem report had a lot of horrific details. People said that there were traces of chili powder on that watchman's face, on his genitals, and even his rectum. There were 44 external injuries on the body of that watchman and several internal injuries. See the brutality of the police. See, that's why Supreme Court long time back had rightly said we have a jungly force. Police is a jungly force. And Prakash Singh also, the Prakash Singh case, former DGP said, what we have is a ruler's police. What we need is a people's police. See this brutality on that poor person. Several of crores of rupees are stolen from our bank. And loans are converted for personal leisure. And here for few thousand, few lakh, and see this brutality. And those people go scot-free, staying there outside the country. And for few thousand, few lakh, even if he had stolen. This was the story about it. So now let's connect with public administration. So Tamil Nadu. Case of custodial death. So yes, firstly, continuation of British legacy. Obviously, it's mentioned in the syllabus. Failure of administrative reforms. So administrative reforms has three aspects: structure, process, and behavior. Structure you change the laws. Process also you change. You initiated e-governance. What about behavior? No attitudinal and behavior change. Still they following British legacy. Your country is modern, developed, digital, and here police are British police, jungly force. So now what further? We will also link with the thinkers of public administration. Now, why this? First, we'll look into how we can connect with the thinkers. Why this happened? Why the reforms did not take place? Why at the down it did not reach? So we'll connect with three thinkers. We'll connect with Likert, McGregor, and Chris Argyris, the participative management school of thinkers. We can connect. How we can connect? Participative school of management. So Likert will connect with, then we'll connect with McGregor and also Argyris, Chris Argyris. See, let's analyze the reform process. See, Amit Shah ji, suppose Likert. Likert, what is Likert's linking pin model? Linking pin model. Hope you know Likert's linking pin model. See, Likert says there is a linking pin model. He talks about that it is drawing triangles around triangles. Okay. So this is Likert's linking pin model. Here Amit Shah ji sits here, HM, top of the linking pin model. So linking pin model, hope you know that the members of the lower group are the part of the upper group, and further and the lower group people influence, and this top people also influence. So HM top. So here suppose the DG of every state is a member of a triangle where HM is at the top. Then go down, here other police personnel are the members of a group where the GP of the state is at the top. Amit Shah ji, part of the top of the triangle, had said that BNS has transformed, and this should come here, this should come here, and this should come there and reach the bottom hierarchy. Now for this to happen, what should be there? There should be the presence of what? Interactive influence system, which Likert said. Interactive influence system. What is interactive influence system? We'll talk in brief. That basically the member of the top person of a particular group should be interacting with the members of the other groups, and the members of the same group. So suppose here is the SP of that said district, and the members are the other hierarchy. He should interact with them, he should influence them positive way, and they should also be allowed to participate. Then they will get influence. This is what is interactive influence system. So SP may not be interacting with the subordinates. That so changes are there in our police, reforms have happened, or they may be interacting. It will be one-way communication. They are not able to interact, so they are not able to influence. So there is absence of interactive influence system. So that's why they are more influenced by the British legacy. From so many years this is happening, it will continue to happen. But Amit Shah ji is influencing the people to modern democratic values, Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. So no interactive influence system. So this also brings to light the relevance of interactive influence system for sustaining reforms. That way also you can write, and vice versa. So this is how you can link this with interactive influence system. Now let's connect with McGregor, Douglas McGregor. Hope you remember. McGregor gives a model of, yes, theory X, theory Y, etc. he gives. He also talks about transactional influence model. Now this influence model can be used to sustain administrative reforms. So there is a decimation of the British legacy, and BNS is implemented in the right spirit. So this is transactional influence. What McGregor says, that the manager will not wield authority traditional sense, but he will influence the people of the organization by way of mutual support and trust. On trust basis and mutual support, authority will be followed or accepted. So mutual support plus trust. Mutual support and trust, then only authority will be accepted. This will happen when mutual support and trust will be there in the organization. Suppose the IPS of the SP of that said district is a manager, he should ensure it's he. So mutual support and trust among the subordinates when there is integration of organizational motives with the people's values, that is the workers' values. If this is their integration happens, organizational motives plus workers' values, then there will be a transactional influence. Then the SP will be positively influence his subordinates to follow BNS and make the governance system citizen centric. For this to happen, he should follow transaction influence. And when transaction influence will be possible? When the manager follows theory Y, not theory X. So the SP should govern by way of theory Y to bring any changes in the organization, to bring administrative reforms. It should be theory Y. Okay? Not theory X. Theory Y is what? Theory X is carrot and stick approach. You wield power, authority, command, give punishment. Theory Y is participation. There is self-direction, self-control. So people become even the lower hierarchy who killed that, under him custodial death happened. If it would have been self-directed, self-motivated to implement BNS, then this would not be happened. This again builds to the relevance of transactional influence in administrative reforms in BNS. That way you can also write. Now, this incident happened. Amit Shah ji had already said we had trained 14 lakh police personnel in the BNS. But what kind of training they are giving? What training is needed? So for that, you connect with Chris Sargaris. Chris Sargaris talks about sensitive training or T group training. So sensitive training. Or T group training to bring attitudinal and behavior changes in the police personnel. So which is, yes, proven method, T group training. So you train those people with sensitive training. So that way also you can connect. So this way, one issue you can connect with several thinkers, several models, the custodial death in Tamil Nadu. So this is how you can connect. Okay. So now let's move to the next topic of discussion, and how we can connect it with public administration. See, what happened in Karnataka,